Like the title states, YouTube is a weird place. People can become household names or could live in permanent obscurity, like me. But after coming back from my temporary hiatus, don't check how, do not look at how long that was. Please do not. I've been paying a bit of attention to my video analytics. Something that I never really did before this hiatus, because now it's just uploading for fun, like I still am, but I'm a bit confused by what I'm seeing. I go through, and there are videos with really high click through rates that get almost no promotion, and they often have decent for my channel watch time. And then there are ones that have ridiculous view counts and almost no promotion and no watch time, yet they continue to be pushed despite the video being 3 years old. Then there are videos where impression and click-through rates just drop off a cliff. Then there's videos where the analytics are complete lie. Times where view counts are cut in half after I changed the thumbnail. Really weird interactions, and this kind of feels like a rant. This is scripted, kind of. I'm not good at following my own scripts. But I was thinking for today's, off video, I would go through and discuss the back end of my channel. Also, at the end of this video, I'm bringing up a question to fix probably the biggest issue on my channel. Feel free to click through. Timestamp is on screen. I'll see you then. Welcome to the Off to the Cuff bit. So, we are in my YouTube backend. My most recent video is part 14 of my Undertale Yellow series. It's doing okay. This is pretty average for my channel. Some of these I assumed wouldn't do very well, but I wanted to take a look at some of our analytics. This month, this right here is my wall-mounted PNG piece of swear word, which is currently the best performing video on my channel ever, which I'm pretty happy about. But then we look down. These two did okay. These two recent uploads are doing pretty well, though it's only these are not accurate reflections, as you saw on the homepage. These have higher view count than this. This one somewhat significantly. When you're dealing with small numbers, significant margins of error will be counted in the 10s or 20s. Then we have this video, Fixing the Robot, which has been steadily gaining views since I uploaded it. Usually gets around 20 to 30 a month, which is awful because it is a 3-year-old video that I'm not that proud of. None of my old videos tend to get views. This one did okay. This one has kind of picked up a bit because it was not doing well. But let's scroll down, see some more. Just some other videos that I've done. Pretty normal back end for a tiny channel like mine. I wouldn't expect to see much more. But then we start looking video by video. This one has had its view count cut in half twice. It was up to about 17, 18 on day 2. I then changed the thumbnail because that can often help a video grow. I then watched it go through and get all of its views removed. It also has a decently high impression rate. Its engagement, its average view duration, like the typical retention, it follows that. People are watching it to the finish. And I have about 10% of people at around the 40-second mark, which is about my average channel rate. It's not perfect, but that's about what it is. But it's had its views cut in half once, and then it had all of its views removed because it originally had a thumbnail that I think is better than this one, but I have a feeling that YouTube didn't like it. But then we have this video. Almost 500 views. 3-year-old video. Its analytics. It has average impressions for my channel, but has a 16% click-through rate. I don't understand what it is about this thumbnail that does so well. I don't understand it. And ignore the other back end, and the fact that this one does so well, yet this one, which has very similar themings in the thumbnails, I just don't understand them. Looking at some of my back end stuff, I don't have a ton of proof for a couple of these things, because why would I think to record the random stuff? But I don't know. I've definitely chopped this up. So let's get to my off-the-cuff section talking points. Some videos will get a ridiculous amount of impressions for reasons that are beyond me. This video. It has an okay thumbnail. It has a fairly strange... the thumbnail doesn't quite fit the aspect ratio. It has an interesting title, because this is the first time I did the fake swear word. But then this video, which wasn't amazing on release, it was within typical, and then it just exploded. And I don't know why. It has some of the highest impression rates on my entire channel. And it has a decent click-through rate. It's one of the better ones on my channel, but I don't understand why. This one, I thought the thumbnail was really good. I was really happy with this thumbnail. And its reach, it has a higher click-through rate, which makes sense. It has a much stronger thumbnail, but it has a ton of impressions. But a lot of my videos tend to not get a bunch of impressions. Like, this video seems to be starting to take off. Which is nice. I do like watching some of my videos take off. It seems to be rising. It has a pretty average click-through rate for me. So I'm not too worried, but it's getting more impressions. While this video has... this one has a much higher impression to click-through rate, but it's not getting as many impressions. It could be that its view time is a bit lower, which sort of makes sense. This is one of the more talky episodes, which I found those don't do as well. I don't know. The second talking point is one that I sort of only know anecdotally, but I've heard a couple channels talking about it. Specifically watched a video by the YouTuber Xanderhall talking about Shadiversity's struggles, which I'm not going to go into all of that, but apparently Shadiversity, the medieval sword YouTuber, has been having a lot of trouble with their videos because their old content isn't being promoted and their new content also isn't being promoted, which people are talking about older channels being suppressed, which, if we're looking for an old channel, let's just say my channel's pretty old. For old channels, it's really kind of difficult. A lot of big channels have been talking about they're struggling with older content. People still hate shorts. They're not being pushed quite as hard. And I have stopped making them altogether because they didn't really help the videos I was posting, and they weren't getting massive view counts on their own. So it wasn't really worthwhile for me to put in the extra hour it takes to make a YouTube short when I could just put that hour into making my videos better, which is my whole goal. I've already gone over the click-through rates and pushing of videos. I don't understand why a video should be pushed. I don't know what gets a video to be pushed. A lot of my videos have take several days to build up steam. Uh, and it's usually the videos that do very poor early on that actually like start going up. Especially since I changed thumbnails to try and get them to do better. Uh, also, video stats will lie. Uh, I have I occasionally watch my own videos because I'm a narcissist because I make videos that I like, and it's kind of like a diary of my personality that I can go back and look through. I think it's fun. Some people really hate seeing themselves on camera or hearing their voice. I'm not that person. Believe that what you will. But I know that view hours do not reflect, especially not in real time. But view hours, click through rates, and stuff don't seem to be super accurate, especially for the first couple of days after an upload. And that kind of brings me to the obscure backend, like, entirely. No one knows about the algorithm. And I've seen some great videos talking about how, like, you as a creator can go out, go through, and if you just do things right, make good content, then you can definitely just explode. And that's great for the people who can pull it off. I'm not that people. I'm not a content genius. I'm not the world's most entertaining YouTuber. I'm just a chill guy who likes playing video games. That's my whole shtick. And if you were looking for that, there are people in that market that have even smaller niche, like the furry dude who's chill and just likes to play games. And I'm in direct competition with those guys and their smaller niches, which would think your wider niche would help you, but the people with the wider niche already exist. If you're looking for a chill dude who occasionally screams, you go to Markiplier. If you're looking for a really high, like a pretty high energy YouTuber, you go to Jacksepticeye. Those people exist. They already are making content that's good, and they've been making it a lot longer than I have. So it's just, that's kind of, that goes to my final point. It's the struggles of a small YouTuber. You have to find that niche, and if you don't know what that niche should be, or you, like right now, my niche is Undertale Yellow videos, because I've made 15 of them. But I'm about to finish the game, and I don't get a ton of interaction, especially from late in the videos. So, I don't know. But I just don't know. Now, welcome to the end of the off the cuff section. My final thoughts and like my real ending, I'm not asking for sympathy. I don't care if I get that famous. I don't really know what I'm doing on this site. It's here for me to have fun. I don't care, but like many YouTubers, I have number go up disease. I love it when that number goes up. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite parts of being a YouTuber. But I don't know what I'm doing wrong on YouTube. And that's the big issue that I have. When you're like this, you don't quite know what you're doing wrong. I'm making content that I enjoy. I actually enjoy watching my videos. But what I'm starting to learn is I'm a weirdo who has really strange viewing habits, who does things that are really odd. I don't scroll on YouTube Shorts. I return to the homepage after every one. That makes me a weirdo. Yes. Am I going to stop doing that? No. But YouTube is just a hobby for me. But I wouldn't, like, for all these videos need to have that, like, what would I do about it? What do I want done? I just want some transparency. I want to know what I'm doing wrong. Like, no one understands this site, and the people who do sure as hell don't want to share all of that. Like, it's Time for the Mr. Beast murder strategy. I'm about to blind 1,000 kids. But I doubt I'm going to get what I want out of this. But now that the rant video is over, this is the part where I talk about what I need to do to improve my channel. I need a new channel name. I plan on still calling myself Redstone no matter what I rename the channel to, but I just... naming is hard. You already see how bad my, video titles are. Think about, how am I gonna rename myself? When I was 13, I named myself after a Minecraft parody. That's how original I am. So, I don't have a really great moniker. I have the name, Totally Not Spam. I had an old ARG channel that I, took down when the COPPA stuff was going on, because I just didn't want to risk it. I don't know. I've been yelling into the void about this for a while, but I wanted to put this into an actual video, and just let people, if y'all have ideas for a new name for the channel, let me know. My god, I need it. But, I know there's a couple users with the name Totally Not Spam. The first one who comes up hasn't uploaded in 9 years, so that's... if anyone has any, good ideas for new names, let me know. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you on Friday for my regular, upload. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!